Your book was a fucking filter.
And we're back. What's up, y'all? Share this live. What's up, kid? I mean, I'm gonna get into some shit. Let's get some shit off my chest about how I be talking about certain shit. We love you too. Share this live. Come on. Or y'all gonna make me go live from my page. I don't give a fuck.
Why are you so mad?
I'm gonna just direct y'all to this page. Oh yeah, that's what we did last time. We sent the shit out. Send it out. If you wanna go take a ride with me. What is going on? We out here promoting our podcast. I hope y'all staying tuned. We on to new and bigger and better things, finding ways to love each other each and every day, more and more and more. We are a toxic fucking love story. I know some people be like, how you gonna have toxic and love in the same sentence? But shit, you had to be here from the beginning to understand. You know what I'm saying? That part. Alright, there's only one person on here. We need a couple more. We need a couple more to come through. Then we can pop our shit. So make sure you're sending this live out to your friends and whoever. Well, then we're going to have to go live from our page and direct them to the new page. Think we should do that? Not yet.
What?
Why?
Oh, I ain't know. Dang, huh? Is it?
Yeah.
Don't block me, ho. That's a good name. What's up, y'all? Yeah, we sending live to everybody.
No!
Y'all ready for this podcast that's about to come? We definitely about to air a whole bunch of shit. Like, for example, like Natalie and these so-called bitches, they be calling her baby mom. I don't like no shit like that. Huh? What'd you say? Huh? What'd you say? I can't hear it. Speak a little louder for the people. I be trying to figure out what fucking children they got together. Because this shit is funny.
Yo, she played.
I be trying to figure it out. I be, which kid? Because if you're talking about the 3 that she already have, none of them are yours. I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying. None of them are yours. You know what I'm saying? Stop claiming. That's what the fuck I hate about Philly. Philly be doing a lot of claiming and playing house and shit. Now you want to be the dad, huh, bitch? Okay. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck on. The thing is, though, when we decide to have this baby, because yes, we're having a baby together. We're planning that. That's in the future plans. And guess who's going to carry? I'm going to carry my first child. This will be the 4th with Natalie Brown. So all that Natalie, my baby mom, and all that shit, yeah, okay. Because when my baby comes, no, seriously, it's the real deal. She is the baby mother, and she take care of my child, and, you know, and it's our child together, and they're all that good shit. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Hey.
Hello. Queen is. Ask questions. You want to know another thing that grinds my gears is when I'm out in public, right? I'm out in public with my fiance, right? And I'm promoting, I'm networking because I host, I act, and I'm an artist. I do music. So I'm out promoting and networking and everything. And as soon as I go and say, yeah, that's my fiance over there, you know, motherfuckers is side-eyed and like, oh, she's a nigga. No, she's not pregnant now, and she won't be having any more kids. I'll be carrying my first child, but our fourth. You get what I'm saying? Because she's already 3 in. And they just be like, she's a nigga. I'm just like, bruh.
Yo, why does he look so disappointed like they're fucking?
Because everybody think it's some stud on stud shit going on, and I could understand and see why. I could really understand and see why, because my fiance is being herself. She's, you know, she's comfortable in the skin that she's in. But
we both studs? No.
That's the thing. She's versatile. I don't switch up. So there's only one person wearing the ball pants and the shorts and all that good shit, you know. I mean, not literally to the public eye, because she wears the same thing I wear too. But for real, like, look at this. All these and shit. Like, y'all can't tell she the girl. Nobody. Y'all gonna play with me like that? Y'all can't tell. Y'all really can't tell that she's the girl.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
I can't. She really be over it. Like,
with a big ass smile on my face, because this shit be fucking hilarious. This shit be funny, man. It be wicked. Real wicked out here. I can't wait to have this baby, though.
What's the biggest question they ask us the most?
What's the biggest question they ask the most? What you mean? I don't really get asked any questions.
Are we both studs?
Well, yeah, that's the main question. Are we both studs? At this point, fuck it, yeah. Like, the fuck? I don't know what else to say to people anymore. Like, because I can't go, no, she's a film, and they looking at her the whole time like, so
yeah, that's a nigga.
Is it coke that she do? She's sniffing lines off of toilet seats? Because I know she see what we see, and that's a whole nigga over there. And I be like, yeah, I don't know her like I know her. Then when they see her again, they don't know it's her, because she's in a whole different lay. She's in girl attire, makeup, you know what I mean, lashes popping, nails done. They like, that's not the same motherfucker you introduced us to. Yes, the fuck it is.
Yo, fuck it is.
That's not a film. Oh man, you gotta go through the pictures, love. When you get off of this page, go through. Well, I mean, off the live, go through the page and look at all the pictures. She is versatile, I guess. That's what we're gonna call it. She switches up. She go back and forth, okay? She'll rock Tim's one day, Hills the next. I don't know what to tell you. Whatever fucking mood she's in, that's what she's doing.
Yo, Brian. I'm just waiting for your questions.
Versatile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whereas though me, I'm a stud. I'm one way. I mean, she's definitely comfortable. Hell yeah, and I let her be too. Ain't nobody gonna check me or her. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy because last year, when we first went viral and we first got engaged or whatever, you know, it was a lot of heat behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of keyboard bangers, a lot of Instagram thugs, a lot of
fake pages,
a lot of fake pages. But I noticed, like, when we're out and we're in the streets, it's none of that. We get a lot of smiles and handshakes. Don't get me wrong, a lot of that is fake. But ain't nobody going to say shit in person. Nobody, they just gonna, you know, say what they say
I
on
do that.
Instagram.
I don't care what, you know, while we kiss in front of people, bitches be like,
oh yeah, we don't care what nobody think. I definitely don't give a fuck. I mean,
I don't care.
it's a lot of fucks not given on this side. Maybe sometimes on her side.
Yeah, I don't really care. We getting stares, we get all that.
You know, all the films be trying to figure the fuck out. Like, what? Why the fuck is Nat with me? Or why the fuck am I with Nat? Like, why the fuck two boys want to be together? And then I just be like, these bitches is retarded.
Yeah, exactly. We doing everything right. But being toxic, that's our problem.
Clothing don't define who we are. I mean, it defines me, though. You will never see me.
Where you from?
Like,
Philly. I'm
Yeah.
from New York. I was born in New York.
I'm from Philly, born and raised in Philly. Yeah, we are doing something right. We are just trying to chase a fucking bag and really love each other. I mean, we got some toxic shit with us all day, though.
Everybody know that, though.
We toxic them. We break up every other day. You'll see a lot of shit going on the internet. You'll be like, oh, I love them so much. And then you'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with both of them? I'm team neither one of them no more. Fuck them. They on some shit. But this is why some people really fuck with us too, though, because we really real. Like, we broadcast everything. I mean, not everything, but y'all get it.
Everything. We ain't scared to tell the truth. This is what it is. Like, y'all be getting beat the fuck up behind y'all phones and shit like that. Y'all niggas be smacking the shit out of y'all and shit like that. You know, slamming the door in the baby faces and all that. And y'all still take them back. But y'all won't put that on the internet. See, we will. Because we real. We don't give a fuck.
And thank you.
And this is real life. Like,
look at that, babe. We cuties. Even on our rough days. Because I swear to God, today we've been in the house all day. And this is what it's giving. It's giving very much roughness.
But yeah. You know, a lot of people hide certain shit to make them look like they perfect or something. But, you know, we see y'all. Y'all unit ain't on right. Y'all eyebrows ain't done right. Y'all boyfriend treating y'all like shit. We know. We know.
Hey, Ariel, love you too. Nah. You know, it ain't even about what people think or say anymore. It's just that we got a voice and we gonna use this voice and we gonna use it as a better platform this time around. The drama though, we gonna leave the drama. Like, because, you know, people gravitate to drama. And the thing is, we're not trying to be drama every day. But when we got some drama, trust me, it's gonna be exploited. And 9 out of 10, I'm gonna tell y'all who's gonna bring it to the Instagram first. Her ass. She's gonna bring it to
Why would
Instagram.
she ever say this?
She's gonna bring it to social media, and then I'm gonna follow right the
I'm
fuck out.
changed.
Cause I'm petty.
I'm changed.
Bitch, you petty. Bitch, I'm petty too.
I'm changed though. You see how she just did that? Let me count though, cause I'm changed.
Did she really?
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
I do.
I've been with her 6 years and counting. I can't wait. It's gonna be a ball.
You're so comical. I can't with you.
She gonna say you were so comical. Okay, story time. Alright, well, what would you like a story on? Ask questions and we will tell. She's the best illustrator ever. So come on. How did y'all meet? I would love to tell a story. You want to tell a story? No, I should tell this story. Because, boy, she gonna fucking leave shit out.
Let me just say
It was
this,
the summer at 82.
and
Nah,
I
I'm lying.
didn't trick her. I just didn't tell her all the shit that I needed to tell her. Let's just put that out there. Go
Sound
ahead,
like bamboozlement.
tell your story. Go ahead and do it.
Okay, so I was living in North Philly. I was working. I was grinding. You know what I'm saying? One night I got off of work. I came home. At the time I was living in a rooming house, and it was 3 stories. So there was other people that lived in the building. I came in, and my 2 friends, you know, they in the life. They was like, it's a girl upstairs, bro. You might fuck with her. I said, all right, you know. And I just the thing about Philly is a lot of gorillas and monkeys and everything walking out here. Like, it's not really tasteful woman. Like, it's not eye candy out here. So I'm just like, all right, go see what this girl look like. You know, I go up there and I see what she look like, and my fucking jaw dropped. You heard me? I said, oh God, this girl is beautiful. And right then and there, I said, this is somebody's girlfriend, and I don't give a fuck. I want her and I'm gonna get her.
Dying.
I want her and I'm gonna get her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we spoke and said our little words in exchange or whatever, and I went and mind my business, went back to my room or whatever. She then come upstairs and asked me did I want to go out with her and her friends, and I said yes. And that's where it all kicked off from, you know. And when I met her, she was dressed like a what? She was dressed like a femme. See, if I would have met her and she would have came to me in some nigga clothes, we probably wouldn't be here today. Because I don't play that gay shit. I don't play that gay shit, man. I'm fucking with y'all. I play all kinds of gay shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, so we went out that night. And, you know, we began talking and all that. And she did inform me that she was in a relationship. So, I became the Weeknd. Yes, the fucking Weeknd, you guys. I became the Weeknd. Yeah.
You really used to sing that song every fucking
By
day.
SZA, that was my shit.
You really used to sing that song every day.
I was the Weeknd, you guys. I played the Weeknd. I was the Weeknd. But then it started becoming to the point where she was calling me and getting out more and coming to see me more. So it became every day. And it went, you know, my schedule, I got a fucking raise. I went up. But even though I went up, she kept going back to her girlfriend. So one day, she decided to go live with her girlfriend at the time. And she was kissing this girl all in her mouth and everything. I don't play about shit like that. When I say you mine, bitch, you mine. I jumped on the live and I said, well, ask the bitch how my pussy tastes since you kissing her all in the fucking mouth. Her girl seen it. This motherfucker a liar though.
No, that's not what you said.
Well, so what I say?
You said that's both of our girlfriend. That's
No,
actually
not
what
under
you
the
said.
live. I said, ask how my pussy tastes. I said, I know what I said.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I'm here for it.
Yo, she really did. So she was like, what's she talking about? I'm like, no, she a rapper. She trying to come up with a new line. She asking me, do I find...
Straight finesse that whole
She
shit.
asking me, do I find that line to be alright? And I just, you know, I got off the live. I deleted it because the shit was acting up. And I jumped right out of that. And that was it.
Straight lied to that girl. I said, look. I said, what the fuck?
Listen,
I was
it's
sure
not-
that was going to break them up.
But
And she fucking fucked it all up. Like bitch. I'm not playing with you. I was angry. I was upset. Like, how is she just gonna lie like that and the girl gonna believe her? Bitch, oh yeah, she gonna forever be mine. We will see, nigga. We will see. I'm fighting about that one. I'm calling your phone, harassment and everything. She even used to come at me, yo, this girl, she will fuck you up. No, she won't. She ain't fucking nothing up over here. I'll whoop her fucking ass, because I already told you. It's me and you, baby. Know what I'm saying? Do you want to tell them the story of, you know, she told me, now during the process of us, that was a year break. Yeah, but before the year break, because before the year break, you told me you love me. Right. So, do you want to tell this story?
No, you can go ahead. You tell
Okay.
me until you say something that I don't like, and then
before I blocked this hope for a year, you know what I'm saying? Before I blocked her for a year, she had told me she loved me, but I couldn't believe it because you know she was fucking with somebody and fucking with me. You know, I was side bitch real. The fuck you mean you're in love with me? I don't believe you. Leave the bitch alone. Then you can come to me. So I didn't believe her when she was kicking that she was in love with me because she had somebody. So I blocked her for a year because she was fucking with my mental bad. Like I couldn't do it no more. Like you got me out here stressing, you got me blowing your fucking phone up, bitch. I'm only seeing you Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know what? This is too much. Fuck you. So blocked her for a year. You know, one thing about me, I'm pretty. I found another bitch, you know.
and how quickly that was over. And now I can get in and tell my side. how quickly that was over. I said, she got a bitch, that's cool too. I'm going back for it. And that's how our relationship always was. Oh,
Right.
Oh, she getting too close? She bought you drawers.
My thing is,
No, it's over.
even though Natalie was in a relationship, once she got done with that relationship, she never hopped really into another relationship. So after that year break, and we got in contact again, I'm like, bitch, you always got somebody different. Like, when is gonna be my turn? Like, she stayed with a different situation. I'm just like, so is these bitches your bitch? Or like, cause I was here before all of them, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
That's another story, because you already know.
Yeah, all right, now back to your story. It was over.
It was over. What happened? Oh, I had to take her. I had to take her to work, drop her off at work, take her to work, drop her off. I was in nigga clothes, and she said, she ain't paying no mind.
I really didn't. I thought it was like laundry day. You know how bitches have laundry day and like they done wore all their good clothes, so they on their tomboy shit, you know what I mean? They got some pants on, a hat on. I thought it was giving those vibes, you know what I'm saying? But her face was always beautiful to me. That's what I always looked at, was her beauty and her face. Like, that bitch is fine. I don't care what she got on, you know what I'm saying? That's my baby, you know what I mean? So, but I never really paid the boy clothes thing no mind until, like, it was, like, a pattern. And I'm like, okay, like, what the fuck? What you mean? She wanted to start giving me clothes. What the fuck do you mean? I don't want that shit. Why are you wearing this shit? You want to explain something to me?
What's up with you?
What's up, SBH? What's up, baby?
And that's how it went. So she said she'd be saying I tricked her. I didn't trick her. I just didn't tell her. I told her, but I didn't tell her all the way, that part.
And it took me some time to tell her that, I was in love with her, because y'all didn't know this Natalie then. She was a motherfucker. She was we was motherfuckers together. We was motherfuckers together?
Yeah.
Or did you make me be a motherfucker?
You fell into my life and we just took that ride. See how I broke that down so easily. She say I got a rebuttal for everything.
Everything. I'm trying to tell you.
Everything. I really do. Like
everything. Like,
I really do.
Earlier, I swear to God, that's another story we're gonna get into.
What happened?
Y'all ain't even peeped that. I peeped some shit.
What happened?
We went live earlier. She kept getting a motherfucking phone call, I already know who it is. The person jumped on the live before they even called. Why they even still around? Or delete, disconnect. You feel me? I'm not playing them games. Not this year. Every year it's different. Every fucking year.
Thanks, bro.
And since that year that we met, which was 6 years ago, that very first year, it's been a fucking movie. And if y'all know anything about movies, you're going to have action. You're going to have serious moments. You're going to have comedy.
Thank you.
You're going to have sarcasm. Everything wrapped into one
Thank you,
fucking
bro.
peanut head.
But we got good moments too. We don't always got toxic shit. We don't.
Thanks, SBH. You already know. It's all love. It's all love. Every time I see you, boy, every time we link up, it's a fucking celebration, Let's get it. Fuck your podcast. We going up on it, y'all.
It's coming. Real soon.
It's coming. We going up, man. Just like we promoted that after hour last year, we're going to do the same thing with this podcast. You know what I mean?
You ain't for this point, dropping shit.
We ain't selling no liquor. We selling words. We got it for y'all. And, a lot of people want to know about us. And that's cool, too. We're not afraid to let y'all know our shit. And anybody that judge me, judge your fucking mother.
No, it's not just about us, though. We're not making it just about us. We're making it's going to be about everything.
No, it's going to be about everything, but y'all mostly here for us. Am I correct?
That is too.
You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna incorporate a lot of different shit. Music, artists, upcoming artists in Philly. I feel like a lot of artists in Philly don't get a lot of light. I'm shedding light on everybody because the talent is crazy out here. You heard what I'm saying? So, like, we're doing a lot. Eventually, showcases gonna come from this, and we might just bring the club back. Cause I know y'all itching for the club to come back. I know. I'm off here though. Y'all be safe. I'm chilling with my nephew. Sorry, I'll talk to you later. Like y'all be safe. All right, SBH.
All right, bro.
You be safe, bro. Yeah. So, any more questions? We can tell y'all more. We just want y'all to ask what y'all want to know, though.
Yeah, we just
What's
want to
up?
jump on here and make this page active so y'all can see us going
Yeah.
live on this page. So we jumped on here so y'all can get used to us going live. So when we do go live and be live everywhere, y'all know what's up.
But we're not gonna give y'all too much until we really do the podcast, cause that's when we'll like run it down.
And y'all
Yeah.
gonna be knocked off your fucking socks.
But y'all already know.
Yeah, that part.
Already know.
But yeah, I'm excited. Like, I'm excited. I can't wait. This shit finna be crazy. And no screen recorders at all.
Oh, you know that.
Please.
You know it's coming.
I know y'all gonna do it. That's all I'm saying. It like, that part. Y'all can send it to everybody. Send it to your grandma. Send it to everybody. Fuck that.
When y'all go to the functions, do y'all be getting static for being two studs together? I wish a motherfucker would.
I got a lot of respect.
I wish
So
they
you
would do
should.
some hate crime towards
They
us.
don't do that. We got a lot of respect. We known, so
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Before we got together separately, we both were already known outside in the streets for what we were two separately known for. So she holds a lot of respect out here. I get a lot of respect out here. Don't get me wrong. A few people dislike us, but it's not because we're two studs and we go together and we love each other.
It's because we was fucking with them and decided to get back together and left them alone, and that's why bitches don't like us. So,
are y'all ready for this podcast?
absolutely,
You already know, Mr. Co-host.
absolutely.
We about to get this shit whammy.
We talk our shit. Let's talk.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good job.
And Sister Saucy, I understand Philly is very crazy. They are like, the hatred here is thick. It's thick, but I just feel like
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Within the gay community in Philly, that I wish somebody really would hate us for doing what we're doing, which is loving each other, because that's dumb as shit if you ask me. Because I done watched bitches fuck with gay niggas and have babies and technically be in a heterosexual relationship. You get what I'm saying? Like, I done watched so much shit in this
What's
gay
up,
community.
Oh man, what's up, cuzzo?
I'm chilling. I'm ready for this podcast. That's what I'm
Oh
waiting for.
man, I'm saying I want to know if they ready. You heard me?
They gotta be ready. You gonna spring that joint on them? They gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Damn me. So you know how it go, but fuck it, y'all on the topic. Let's get to it. What we talk about? We talk about the community y'all in, how people feel about it, how y'all looked upon.
Pretty much. That's what we on right now. You know what I
So
mean?
There's a lot of people out here right now doing the same shit. They copy off of each other. See,
right,
we
right.
different and we talk our shit and well respected. Niggas don't even disrespect me at all because they know what's up. But at the same time, it's damn. If I don't know you, what's up, homie? I'm gonna get you to a bag. It ain't no hating, ain't no nothing. We different. A lot of motherfuckers don't do that. A lot of people be like, damn, why y'all doing that for them? Because we want to.
Mhm.
And we different and we don't have no hate. You know what I mean? So a lot of people
Did
gravitate
anybody
to
ever
us
tell
and
you y'all
love
look
us
like
too be
sisters?
on that type time.
What you say?
Did anybody ever tell y'all look like sisters?
Yeah.
I think when you with a person for so long, they say you tend to look like them, but
Some lady asked, she like, yeah, she just wanted to say something to me. Yo, I said, no, I think that I heard 88 people say it's 89. There you go.
No. That's really like there. But no though, so look, right? So I know that people be wanting to know and all that, right? So we might as well give them what they want, right? So
No,
what?
not before the show.
No,
What's
no,
the
just a
question?
little snippet, a little snippet, a little snippet, little snippet.
Or no, we gonna do this. A little snippet of it. Matter of fact, we gonna share this live. He gonna ask us some questions. If we don't want to answer them questions, y'all got the cash app us $3 a piece.
Just to
Then
get
we
it
all
out of them.
yeah, because we got a podcast and we could do all this on a podcast since it's
Facts,
alive. We could do that.
facts, facts.
So what's the question?
Y'all
So,
know
no,
y'all know we coming to run a bag up too, right?
I just no, I want like how did you build your courage up to like just propose to her? Like what hit you that make
Well,
you be like,
Natalie
I'm
actually
doing that?
proposed first,
Oh,
which was last year on my birthday.
okay, okay.
We've been talking about it. We've been together 6 years, so we've been talking about it probably for 4 or 5
So is
years
that
now.
6 on and off or like 6 like
That's
straight
six.
at it?
You know what? How can I explain it? I could say 6 on and off, but I
Hmm.
never really went nowhere. She never really went nowhere. If you get what I'm saying.
We just was
No, no,
fucking on bitches
absolutely.
and we was jumping on.
It
Fuck out
goes
of
like
here,
that.
and then
Yo,
that's my
like
bitch.
right. So you get that period to where it's just like, all right, you do you, I do me. When we got time, we do each other.
The
And then
max was 3 months,
the that ain't
and that was
bad.
recently.
No. The max was a
The max was
year.
a year.
The max was a year. I blocked her, said good riddance. I don't ever want to see you again.
So, but
But
the
you know
whole
I had to interrupt that because she was fucking with a bitch. Yeah, that's
yeah,
mine. I need my
but
belongings. Give me my shit, bitch. You ain't getting no adoption papers or nothing over here.
And then I say, all right, that was the longest was a year when we stopped talking, and then the second longest was just 3 months. So
all
we
right. Now
really
this is a
can't
question
go
for
that
both of
long
y'all.
without each other.
Yeah, this is a question for both of y'all. Y'all did the blocking or you did the blocking, but was y'all still like sneaky, like creeping? Let me see what this dude
Absolutely,
doing.
all the time.
Stalker alert.
I see what?
My shit would only be like rarely, sometimes, but that shit, she knew my every move. She knew where I was at.
I'm
She
looking
was
at.
popping the fuck up
I'm
on
looking
me.
at pages. I'm looking in the background. Oh, she has spikes. Bet I'm there. I'm popping bottles. I'm buying bottles. I'm throwing all this money. Bro, you see me, bitch. And she talked to another bitch. Oh, yeah, we together.
Motherfuckers in there like, who the fuck is
Then they
that?
looking at me
I'm
like
ready to go.
they
I
looking
don't
at me
care.
like she a stud. They go together. She grabs her hoodie. They toxic and shit, bitch. I'm pulling your hair. That's mine.
Oh, but they oh wait. So but that can be confusing though, Nat, because
It is.
because you can actually do both. Like you can be the bad bitch, but then you can be like you can have the like right now you got that nigga like what's up like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you
but
got the hat, the braids.
if everybody pay attention, I'm like this in girl clothes too.
No.
Just like
I'm
this.
no
I'm
when
aggressive just like this.
no when I say switching it up, meaning far as the appearance, not like the way you talk or walk or nothing like that. The
Right,
appearance, far as dressing wise, you
right.
feel me? You get what I'm saying? On that note, like you're able like to switch it up on both ends. So sometimes people can get confused, like, well, damn, who's the dominant one? Like you know, who's the nigga and who
That's
like
the thing. We're both dominant, but because she also switches up, she has a feminine side. You know what
okay,
I'm
okay,
saying? Whereas
okay,
though I'm like dominant 24/7, and she's like half and half.
okay, okay.
Get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
So do
she can
y'all?
be very aggressive or she can be very feminine.
So do you pick the days that she feminine?
No, it's whoever the fuck I wake up to. I swear to God.
Oh, all right,
That's It's all a mental thing. You get what I'm saying? Whoever
right.
the fuck I wake up to in the morning, however she's feeling,
Mm.
that's what it's given.
So one day you might wake up like, oh, look at my boo. Then the next day you wake up like, man, I'm about to have to beat this nigga the fuck.
It get like that. It do. It do.
You like you already know what tip she on. You know
It,
what I mean?
yo, no cap. It really do. And I'll be checking her too, like, yo, you could, cause you fucking with my shit right now. Like, you alright? Who you today?
Right, right.
So
that's
I can see why a lot of people was like, yo, get a podcast, get a YouTube channel, get this, because people don't understand. Like,
right.
y'all bitches still together?
Mhm.
Well, you don't care that she really a nigga. You don't, you know what I mean? So people don't understand it. But once they see us how we are, I want people to see, like, arguments and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Mm-hmm.
fuck if she around the boat.
And
I'm
people
we
gotta
arguing.
also understand too, like, I mean, we are women at the end of the day.
Right,
Like,
absolutely.
you get what I'm saying? Like, we're definitely women at the end of the day. Like, I
Right,
can go out here and act like I got nuts and hold my shit all day, but I have titties, I have a vagina. Like,
right.
you get what I'm saying?
We
And
wear
I think
PSDs. Pussy still there.
and
Period.
I think that's what sometimes get people confused because at the end of the day, you know, we'll save that for sure for the podcast, but the way that people live and the way that they move, it's always a back history and a story on that. So although that may be, you know, the way that you want to move and it's reasons for that, they have to understand that the feelings in itself is still female feelings. You can have the nigga I don't give a fuck attitude all day long,
Mm-hmm.
but an inside, or you know, when it comes to the heart and heart, the heart to hearts and things like that, it is
Right.
all, you know, female tendencies, and people from the outside don't understand that. So it's like, all right, damn, how should I come across? Like, do I come across on it like nigga, stop playing with me? Or do I go like, sis, just go ahead, go about your business? You get
Right.
what I'm saying? Like sometimes people get that a little misconstrued and don't know how to, you know, pretty much adapt to that person or that person's situation. And that's a lot of that will come out in the podcast, you know. So, you
Right.
know, just stay tuned for that. But that's definitely something that we will have to touch bases on for sure.
Nah,
I
most
mean,
definitely. I know a lot of people be confused about a lot of things, especially us. So
see, but then you have to ask yourself what what would make people confused,
I got to turn this
like
phone off. Hold on.
why are you get what I'm saying? Like why, like what makes the people confused? Is it, you know, things that y'all do, things that they see, how y'all how y'all interact in the public, or
I can say it's a lot of things that we do, a lot of things that they see on Instagram between the both of us. You get what I'm saying? Like,
mm,
for example, like when we off, we off. And when we off and we on somebody for the moment, see Natalie, she won't go mess with nobody like me. You get what I'm saying? She
right?
won't go and mess with another stud or another butch. She'll go
Okay,
mess with films. She'll go
okay,
mess with other films. You get what I'm saying?
right,
Because I have a fiance that likes to get into, fucking bitches like I fuck bitches. You get what I'm saying?
right.
And she enjoys that shit. You know what I mean? But like, so they be like big fucking confused. Like, no, that's definitely a
So
whole
so so
dyke
so
she
is
fucking with.
so is that what keep like the relationship interesting?
Say that again.
Is that what keep the relationship interested? Like
Uh,
interesting? Is that like y'all like to do some of the same stuff?
yeah. Well, at a time, see, you asking us questions that's going to be on a podcast.
Right. I
You
feel
know,
like we
cause,
good. I love that too
yeah,
much.
so, I'm gonna just say this. At a time, we was out here telling bitches we was best friends. We was going to bitches' houses with each other, fucking them. She in there, I'm dicking their head off. We leaving. I'm getting cash me out. I'm out.
Right.
So it's definitely like a lot that led up to the whole time we was fucking with each other. We always chase the bag.
I,
I
I
ain't talking about a little one.
I think
So
what keeps the relationship interesting on my behalf is that, okay, like, I am an outgoing person. You get what I'm saying? I got my own
Mhm.
personality. But meeting someone like Natalie, like, it was like, yo, this shit is a movie every day. It's an adventure every day. So
Right.
that kept me wanting more and more and more. Like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, I wish y'all could have lived it.
So
Like,
so it is
we went through a lot of shit.
so now on you know, and on in your instance, bro, was it easy for you to just like transform, like I'm just that nigga, or was it like hard to come out like to be like, oh, I'm that nigga? Like, did you try to like front in the beginning, or you was straight out the closet with it?
Who, me?
Real.
Uh, well, it wasn't hard for me. See, as a young boy, like I knew I knew that I was going to like females. So something traumatizing took place and it forced me to come out about myself. And at that point I didn't care like what my mom or brother or dad or nobody really thought. Like that was what it was for me. So once I did come out, I feel like I caught a little back. I caught some shit from my mom, but even though she tried to like cover it up, like I love you, it's not about your sexual preference, but I felt low key like it
Right, like
is.
yeah, it is, right?
Yeah,
Because everybody know, and instances like that, and that's why I think it'd be hard for like fellas as well, not only because of like how the people will view them, but it's just like the family, like the moms, the dads,
right,
and it's just like, well, damn, if you messing with the same sex, how I'm gonna get these grandchildren? How you gonna have a family?
right,
Questions like that is in their head, so they just like ah. But on the same token, it's like that's still my child. So I
right,
think on a female side, I think it's a little in some families it's a little bit more easier to take it when it's the female. But when it's a
right.
guy, it's just like, sometimes you got dad disowning people,
Oh
grandpops,
yeah.
all you mean? Like and that's why I think like it's how it is in the world today, and is always some type of like DL list or coming out somebody that because it's like it's hard for them to be who they really want to be. And I think that if people start to be accepted as who they are, then it would be a little easier. But I
And
think
that's all we trying to show.
Yeah,
right,
that's
That's
it.
it.
Like dare to be different. Like in the beginning, like when she was rocking her whole wardrobe, it bothered me a little bit. Like I would always tell her like, why you can't never put on some fucking girl clothes? Like bro, like everybody out here in Philly in this city know how I'm carrying it, and they gonna be thinking like I like niggas. Like
right,
in the beginning, it was that shit was like, yo, bro, I'm not feeling this shit, but I love you. So how do I take
how
the
I
good with
adapt
the
to that.
bad?
Right.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I had to adjust. You
What's
get what
up,
I'm saying? This
Gango?
is new for me. I like, I like, I like, I'm prejudiced. You get what I'm saying? I love her as one, but I'm still prejudiced. I like something more than the other. So, I would say I will always love her girl side more. You get what I'm
Right,
saying? But
absolutely.
she's one. So at the end of the day, I love her just for who she is. Her clothing don't define who she is. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't give a fuck if she out here with an eye patch on and an orange pilling on her titty and a sock.
Right. It's
That's my
still
baby.
it don't change the person.
Right. Exactly.
I mean that's how it go, and I think that's more so what people need to understand. See that the issue comes in that is where nowadays social media and itself make a lot of stuff hard. You feel me?
Yeah.
That and Philly go in the world period. They go especially Philly. They go off of what's popular or what's popping. You get what I'm saying? So it's
Jiggy,
like
and it's a
right.
lot of
So it's
that.
like if the city hate gay people, everybody gonna hate gay people. You get what I'm
You
saying?
got
Clearly.
you got a lot of females out here that's not dating a regular nigga because he don't go the fuck out the clubs.
Right.
Weird shit like that.
Yeah.
Weird shit like that. You got a lot of females that's not gonna date a nigga because he worked for the city.
Right.
No, and then you
So
gotta understand toxic shit play a part in that too. But that comes from families, things that you grew up around that you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like there's a lot of females niggas that'll choose the toxic bitch or nigga over the person that's actually doing what they need to do for you. You get what
Right.
I'm saying? Like they'll choose to keep going through the toxic shit because that's all they know and that's what's normal to them.
But
Getting beat the fuck up is normal to them.
you
A
had
motherfucker
you had
popping up
people.
on them
Mhm.
and embarrassing them in front of 50 million people is normal to them.
Because
That shit ain't never
that's
been
what they
normal.
that's what they adapted to. But like I said, that all plays a part in what the popularity of what the city make things. You feel what I'm saying? Because it was a time honestly where natural bodies was in.
Yeah.
It's like now
Yep.
social media got the fake titties and the fake asses popping. Everybody and their grandmom getting them.
Yep.
Females
And
that's like
yeah, I
45
just
getting
said
their
that. I
bodies done.
just said that. And back then it wasn't. You didn't have a lot of females that dressed like us. They did. They was called bodegas. You didn't
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of gay men.
Or
Right now, you seeing
tomboys.
them at 3, 4, 5, 6,
Mm-hmm.
7.
Because that's what they growing up around.
Exactly, and it's social media too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Listen, they putting it all in the cartoons at this point because see, also y'all gotta look at it like this. You got daddies, two
Mm-hmm.
daddies raising kids. You got two mommies raising kids.
Right.
So they feel as though if it's already in your homes, why not educate the kids? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They
Right.
putting it in. That's how I view that. Everybody else is not going to view that because it's not in everybody's homes. But for the most part, this gay shit is everywhere. It's
Right.
everywhere.
No,
You know?
for certain, and it's like my thing is, and my take on that, like me personally, do I have something against gay males? Absolutely not, because I'm not homophobic. So I'm not the type, oh, we in a bar, oh, I can't speak to you. No. Oh, Buck, what's up, man? Let's get a shot, bro. Absolutely.
that
That's
be the
what I'm
cover
gonna
up
do.
too, cousin. That be the total cut. A lot of men, I know 'em. A lot of them.
She could
A lot,
she could tell you
and she could tell you.
stories.
It was an after hour for gay niggas. Meet
Mhm.
up. That everybody was going to.
What's
But
up, gang?
that be the I don't want the ones that I ain't going around. I don't want to be around that faggot because they don't want
You're right.
they don't want that gay
Pin,
person to
pin, that,
know they
pin that
titties.
comment right there.
Yeah,
Pin
you
a
see that
little comment.
comment?
Yeah,
They
pin a
pushing
little
the
comment.
gay agenda for
Real right.
population
For the
control.
Yep,
population
absolutely.
control.
Yep.
I mean,
Whoever
but
just said this, see somebody
the
shit.
thing
Yep.
Talk
is,
about it.
Yep. We can talk
the,
about anything.
pin that comment though, yo. But the thing, what it is, it's just like now. Let's just hypothetically say, you know, I'm gonna put myself in a situation. I'm gonna use me as an example because I don't want to say no names and none of that, and then people whatever. Let's just say me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use myself. Everybody know what I am, what I stand for. Let's just say me, hypothetically say I was the B1. You feel me? At the end of the day, that's gonna look so down on because one, I'm popular. I'm very known in the city. Two, motherfuckers like, damn, I never had buck for that. This, that, the third. But now, being as though I am an icon in the city, I am somebody. If people was to accept that, how much you want to bet 1,000,001 other
A
popular
lot of
motherfuckers is going?
yes,
It's
they
all
would.
about. It's all about the social media and how the next person that's popping or
Mm-hmm.
popular view the next person.
Yep.
That's this city at all. That's the city.
Yep.
Period.
And it has a lot to do, like you said, back to media, like the shit that they're pushing on the radio, the shit that they're pushing on the internet, the shit that they're pushing on TV. It's allowing everybody to think this is what life is.
Yeah,
This is
and
what
this is
society
cool,
is.
and this is
You know what I'm
everything is
saying?
cool, and I
Like
want to be
it's
like
okay
this.
to go and get your body chopped the fuck up 1,000 times. I wish a doctor would come near me
But
with a fucking knife anyway.
but
No,
in all actuality, is not though. And this is why I want to tell you that because the thing is, you have it's like these rappers and shit. They made it become a thing. So
Yep.
these females think, oh, I'm what's popping. I got the fattest ass. I got a good to this and third. A nigga gonna spin a bag on me, or I could get this type of nigga, or I could get this type of nigga. Most people don't know. That's why most white people start doing it. White females because they think they could get them a basketball
Yep.
player. They think
mm-hmm.
they could get them a
Yep.
football player. That's how it all started. It didn't start with the black girls. But
No,
now
not at
you
all.
but now you have certain black females that seeing this and seeing the attention that these white girls are getting. Now
Mm-hmm.
they starting to do it.
So
So
they
it
go
don't
out,
it
get their
don't
nose
take
done,
And
get
you
their
gotta
titties
remember, they
done,
gonna
get
push
their ass
that. They
done.
gonna push that on social media because everything is money. Everything is money. 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 You gotta pay for fucking plastic bags now. Like
right.
what? $1.03 a person.
Hmm. And I remember at one point. Now what I will say is Save a Lot originated that 10 cent a bag. They was like that
Yeah,
for the
they did. They
longest,
did.
for forever. Now it's like You go to Wawa, you can't even get a bag. You got $100 worth of stuff and can't even get a free bag. They want a 25 cent, 35 cent
And then
for a bag.
blaming the shit on COVID. They ain't got nothing
Right.
to do with no fucking COVID.
But that's this why I always tell people that COVID thing was a money thing with the government, because at the end of the day, come on, man, look at it now. So now
Oh,
all of
they'll
a
be
sudden,
talking.
none of these, nobody have COVID. I definitely agree. As a person who got a boob job, I know a lot of people got it because they think it's the new standard of beauty and they doing for attention in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Now the girls crying because the surgeries ain't coming out right and they got lifetime worth of problems and can't afford to
Yep.
do the post-op keep up.
I agree,
Absolutely.
Amber.
See, and I agree with Sister Saucy too.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing about that is now look at that. And at the end of the day, I have to say that I am a victim of that scheme, because at the end of the day, I just was having a conversation and I'm actually still looking into it to getting a recovery house in Miami. It's the money. So it's just like, all right, well, I see all these females, they going to these half-ass
Yep.
people because they can't afford the post-ops. So now they just walking out here with a fucked up body after this surgery, when I could go down there and I just cut the cost. You get what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Listen,
Yep,
and
absolutely.
a lot of black women, like I want a lot of black women to realize too, that shit that white people do, a lot of shit that white people do is not for us.
Money,
A lot of
exactly.
black women
Money
are
is the mode of
dying
Saint
behind
Louis, and
these
they don't
surgeries.
cure
But guess
these
what?
disease, cure these diseases. If they cure you, how they gonna make money? Exactly, and that's the whole
That's
thing
true.
with the cancer thing. That's it. All the government plays a part in all of that, and people
Oh yeah.
don't
Best
see it.
believe they got cures for every last disease out here,
Listen,
but it keeps them rich to keep
how
people
how
dying.
do how do
It
you
keeps
think?
them rich to keep people dying.
Exactly.
How do you
Yeah.
think how do you think people so poor in like Africa or Ghana and shit like that but live for 130 years, 150 years, because they have the natural remedies
Hmm.
that cure a lot of the stuff that we go
They
through
feed
in
them from the
America.
earth,
You
And
get what I'm
not
saying?
the
exactly.
shit that the doctors is
Yeah.
putting out.
And
And
not the shit that
but
we
and
keep eating.
that's why when you want to take a trip to Africa, they want you to go through all this bogus shit. You got to get reports from your doctor. They want you to take like 10 shots, all types of shit. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because they want to make it hard for you to go over there and see something different that we don't have in America,
Yep.
that may can save your fucking closest loved one.
I agree with you, Buck, but also I feel like they do that because, see, our atmosphere and our air, our oxygen, everything is different
Look,
from
Rod said they're
Africa.
dying
You get what
because
I'm
of the
saying? They
discrimination
have
in
bugs
Medicare.
that
Absolutely.
actually carry diseases. You
Medicine
get
is a
what I'm
business for
saying?
sure. You know,
So it's like a
got
cross
the money.
contamination
That's
kind of thing.
for sure,
They don't
for
want you
sure,
flying to their area bringing them
for
some
sure,
shit,
Amber.
and we don't want y'all flying to our fucking country bringing us some shit.
Yeah, see, but what people don't understand is all that. I understand that, but all that is a gimmick, and only because they're not paying these scientists all this money for nothing. That's because they have these animals that they doing these tests on, and then you have 50% of the animals surviving off of it. But those are the things that they're not going to let us know.
Yeah, but you had somebody out here that could cure AIDS. They killed him. You had somebody that could cure
Absolutely,
cancer too. They killed them. Y'all had some.
absolutely.
They had a somebody out here that was ready to tell how to cure AIDS, and they killed them. The government gonna kill them because that's gonna stop their money.
But at the end of the day, they killing these people because they already have the answers. They just don't want the world to have
Exactly.
the
They don't want the
answers.
world to know.
They don't want the world to have the answers. That's all.
Absolutely.
They
But
already
look,
got the answers. They choosing to make money
yeah,
though.
Brian
Fuck these
said,
people. They can die.
Brian said it's yep, the discrimination. That's all it is.
Yep.
That's all
Dr.
it is.
Sebi,
Dr. Sebi, absolutely.
we not even supposed to eat rice. That's what that man said.
But guess what? We do.
Yep. We eat all this shit. Do you know this? Milk not the same. Bread not the same.
All this
Cheese
shit
not the
fake.
same. Ain't none of that shit
Listen,
the same.
hey,
All the
y'all
food
have
fake.
listen. Y'all have to ask yourself this question, right? They make it so they say, "Oh, this is coming from China. That's coming from China. We getting this disease from China or that from China." But why is it the fact that okay, y'all make it hard? for a black person to open up a restaurant, but you letting these Chinese people open up one every other day.
Because they're in bed with certain people. You get what I'm saying? It's a money thing. So whereas though you got Chinese people that can come from China, Korea, wherever they come from, with
They're
no
gonna run
socials
trials on humans
and,
because
and, and build a whole
they make
business.
them sign paperwork so they can't sue them if things go.
Yep.
Absolutely,
There you
Yep.
go.
absolutely.
Amber, there you go. You got
And, and
you
Brandon,
got
and they promote that. They promote that in the newspapers, the radios. Oh, come do this if you 18 or whatever. Come do this overnight study.
Yep.
You get paid $150 or get paid this. But they do that because they already know it's a recession on money for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So they think you offer money, you automatically gonna gravitate to the minority
Exactly. Listen.
from the rip.
And also the thing is
But you
with
gotta
the government people that
we
listen,
we
you
out
can
here we
you
out here
hold,
we out here we doing
you could print money. You could print money. So my thing is they claim that they don't have enough money, but it can be printed. You get what I'm saying? It can be made.
It's paper.
They it's paper. You'll
And
say
what
it
people don't
costs
understand is
money to
they throw
make
money
money,
away.
but in reality, it's paper. You get what
But
I'm saying?
and the fucked up part about that is people don't know if if they print $100 bill and $100 bill got a little off mark. Guess what they doing with that $100 bill?
They
Throwing it away.
shredding it, trashing it.
Throwing it away. That's the bad part about it. Also, minority lack of education.
Yes.
Right.
They're
That's
taking
because
everything out of the black community, but leaving it in the suburbs,
that's
in the white
that's
community.
because us as the people don't read books. Education is in the books. A lot of things that we don't know that they get over with is simply inside of a book if we read it. That's the crazy part about it.
Knowledge is power.
Listen,
Knowledge is
I read
internal.
everything. I look everything up. I don't play that shit. I know everything you talking about. She know. Like we talks about this all the time. We talk about other shit. There's a lot. It's a
See,
lot
I'm
going
I'm
on
I'm one
that
of the
people don't
ones
really
that
know.
read. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying us
Absolutely.
as a whole minority or a black race or we're not educated. No, we came a long way, but even though we came a long way, we only been free for about like 50 motherfucking years if anybody is really reading. You get what I'm saying? So the
But
things that
but
we didn't have access to, I feel like everybody need to really take heed and appreciate that.
but
You
what you
know,
what, what you have to understand is, although they say that we're
some
free,
black people aren't
we're
willing to
not
learn
we're,
at all.
we're not free. Although they say we free, we're not free.
We're
If
not.
if that's the case, we wouldn't get treated how we get treated in a justice system. We wouldn't
That
get
is true.
treated how we get treated when it comes to
But you can't
government.
can
Day
you can hear
money
me?
wasn't
Can
even
y'all
a
hear us?
thing. Yes, I hear you now. Yes, back in the day, people
Y'all
traded
can hear us?
food, love, stock, and other things. Yeah, bro. And that's the whole thing. But what you have to understand is everything is around the government. They dictate everything, how we live, how we eat, how we
Yep.
sleep. Guess what? It's so crazy. If they want to make time go back, they can. If they want to how can I put it? If they want to say, oh,
Open the door.
y'all got to be to bed at 8 o'clock.
And that's
Guess what?
that you got
They
one.
can
I
see
saw my
to
ticket.
it
That's what.
that we in bed
Yeah,
by
I
eight
saw you.
o'clock if they really chose to.
Mm-hmm.
If they really chose to. That's the whole thing with it. But at the end of the day, us as a people, we fell as a community because we don't do the necessary learning that we need to do that these white folks do. That's all.
No, I wouldn't agree with
I
that,
I
but because there's a lot
agree.
of African Americans in the education system. Get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
There's people still fighting for our children to have rights. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We're always going to be inferior to these people that think they're superior. You get what I'm saying? So it's always going to be a fight for us. Like shit that comes so easy for the white community is not going to come easy for us. You get what I'm saying? Like, for
because it's
example,
not designed.
we live here, and it's a problem to get a business loan to even open up a business. But for these Chinese, these Afghanistans, they come right over here and get busy. You heard me? Like, everything is race, for
Right,
real.
but
Everything is tied into race.
like Bra said, it's not a lot of black, it's not a lot of African Americans in the government, and that's absolutely right. And that's absolutely right.
And
A
if you
Amber,
do got them in there,
they're
if
not
you
going to
do
put
got them in there, they ain't black no more.
they're not going to push these type of conversations in the media because they afraid for the people to get this type of information.
They afraid of us uniting. See, they don't have a problem with us killing each other and doing X, Y, and Z negative towards each other. But when we unite, we a fucking problem. You heard me?
Absolutely,
We a problem.
absolutely. But you have to understand how it's gun laws, is hold on guns, and it's so many different avenues as far as with the NRA, with security for guns, this, that, and third. But why is it that it's so easy to access weapons in the minority neighborhoods? They not just dropping out the ceiling.
No, they're not. Just like drugs.
Absolutely.
Just like drugs. This is how the government controls the minorities. For example, the government is the biggest gangsters and drugs dealers in the world. You mean to tell me y'all can push mad weight, but then y'all drop it off in
Absolutely,
our
yeah.
communities? We do the same thing to make money, and we get 50 years to life. Okay, perfect.
Right. That been known fact since unity.
We started out from oppression, so we're always going. See, and they want you to think we started from oppression. We actually started as kings and queens. We had our own shit, baby. We had our own shit. They came and took it. And not only did they came and take it, then they started taking our mothers
Right.
and
Yeah.
ancestors and grandmothers and raping them and doing, yeah. They was jealous, shit
Now
like that,
now
envious.
I
You
have
know
to
what I'm saying?
I have to agree with a lot of the stuff comes from the underground black market.
Yeah.
I believe that. Oh yeah, prison is definitely a business. And
Oh,
a lot of
absolutely it is.
a lot of these prisons is privately owned. They're
Mm-hmm.
privately owned from people that just have money.
Why you think you can go to jail so easy but get out so hard? I don't give a fuck if you ain't do it and they found out you ain't did it. You're going to stay in there for a couple more years. That's crazy.
Voting matters, but to an extent, because they already have it written out who's going to be what. They want us to think that our vote
All the time.
counts.
White people have no record. They can go and apply for a gun concealed license. Let's take accountability for ourselves. We have to do better before other races accommodate us.
Exactly,
But
as a whole. That's
right,
right.
which is absolutely right. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. But here's the thing. With
But
that,
every great leader who has
we
tried
have
to,
to we have to
lead us
ask
into that
ourselves
path,
what people
been
don't
murdered.
understand is it takes a village to raise one person. And us as the people, when are we going to develop that village that's willing to stand up to raise that one person that could possibly be our next president, or possibly be our next state rep, or possibly be the next person in a Democratic seat? That's the question.
The thing is, like, I watch a lot of news too. And when I do see African Americans stepping up and taking that direction and wanting us to lead us to unity and being educated on what we need to be educated on, it's not a game. They're killing they're killing us for being knowledgeable. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're killing us for knowing these things and then trying to build a team behind us to follow behind us. You get what I'm saying? They don't want us to have this power. So it's going to be a battle for the rest of our lives. Anybody that's my skin color, it's going to be this
And
way.
anybody that's willing to do it, they gonna kill them dead before they even let them pass
all the way go. If you look at it, every leader that has been out here using their
Martin Luther
platform
King,
to
Malcolm
preach
X.
to the African American community about uniting and being educated and going in the right direction, they still want drama. They still want static. They still bring murder. You get what I'm saying? We try to fight for positivity and equal rights, and they still don't want that for us. So it's like a lose lose. I win if I don't.
And that's what people don't understand. See, but people don't want to face the reality fact of that. You get what I'm saying? We can always feel we on top, but as long as we're not taking up a great percentage of what the government is choosing to do, as far as those seats in the house, we're always going to be a step ahead. We always going to be playing catch up.
But no cap, the internet is making us hate each other more and more and more and more and more for dumb shit. You know what I mean? Instead of they will never stand the fuck together to do shit because they follow the internet and they follow
Right.
other motherfuckers that it seems like the more toxic you are, the well off you are. It's not okay to be a sexy dummy. Okay, y'all can have all the looks in the fucking world, but if you ain't got no brain.
But like they always say, knowledge is power. Simple as that. And
Knowledge is power.
that's where we lack at. That's where we
Just like
lack at.
you got people that go, oh well, look at these certain people that ain't never been to college, but they still highly successful, and that's because
Right.
they are
But
they
not
they
the
they have knowledge. They were
not
self
the
taught.
not the internet, the mindset, it has
The
to be changed.
mindset, okay,
Right.
yep,
But my thing
the
is
mindset.
listen, that's absolutely right. The mindset, but at the end of the day, you cannot take away the internet or the media or any of that. And why you can't do that is because for an example, right? Where I live at, I live in a great neighborhood, you know, out the city. But it's things that happen here that's not on the news. But the
Right.
moment one of us is robbing a bank or one of us is killing each other, it's being exploited to the media.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, for
So
example, like the
you
white woman that just stabbed her boyfriend to death, and she's walking around having margaritas and shit.
right. So my
But if
my,
it was
my
the other way around, I'm pretty sure that black boyfriend would have been in jail. No, he'd have been dead.
either or. So I believe the media, the internet plays a whole lot on the mindset.
The mindset, exactly.
You have to look at
It's
far
called
as
brainwashing.
you gotta
Exactly.
look at the far as the stuff that's on YouTube, the stuff that's on TikTok. It's so crazy that a child can pick up something in a snap of a finger off of TikTok, but then go to school and it takes them months to learn one thing. So
Talk about it.
you can't specifically take away
Talk
and
about
say,
it.
oh, the internet is not the internet, it's the mindset. It's definitely the
But
internet. It's definitely the media.
you got
It,
these
it's
parents too.
it's what's
Oh,
being
that my
instilled.
kid don't know how to spell his name, but your fucking kid just beat the shit out of a 72-year-old in Fortnite. And I think people gotta understand that it starts at home. People feel as though you just send your kids to school and they gonna learn everything in school. Yep. No, school gonna teach them the book part. You get what I'm saying? You
Right.
got to teach them the street part and how to survive out here. You know what I'm saying? And
And the
interpret that and
schools
mix that with
and
education.
the schools are only teaching our children what they want to teach them. It's so more to life than what these children are being taught in school. I know I always got good grades and shit in school. I know some of the things that I was taught, but some of the things that I was taught still didn't prepare me for real life.
Exactly. And
You
that's
get
what
what
I
I'm
mean.
saying? You have to
A lot of that shit that they taught us in school didn't prepare us for life at all. So that's what I mean by it starts at home. Like you give your kids the foundation of how life is going to be. You get what I'm saying? Whereas though school sheltered a lot of that for us. You get what I'm saying? Because I was an honor roll student. I went to college. I graduated with a 3.2 GPA. Like, but a lot of that shit I wasn't ready for when I went to college. I'm like,
Yeah, right.
whoa.
And then a lot of things start from home. You have to build that foundation. But the reason why these generations that's coming up now is so bad is because you have babies having babies. These babies
What?
don't
Yo,
these babies haven't even learned life yet, and they're having children. You
I
get what
was
I'm saying?
just saying this
And
the
that's
other
the
night.
issue. That's the issue. That's the
That's what
whole
I said. I
problem
said
right
the
there.
parents are getting young and younger. How do you expect a baby to teach a baby? And this is why the generations are coming up, and why these kids feel like they don't have nothing to live for. And I'll shoot you right then and here
But
because you know what I'm
they're
saying.
only learning from what they was taught.
So they
Right.
can't
So
lead
So
right,
properly.
they can't lead properly.
and
Absolutely.
I feel
So
sorry for half of the children out here that
and that
can't lead because they
that's my
wasn't taught to
that
lead.
that's my
That's why
thing.
I'm coming
It,
up with these.
if you have these babies having these babies and the foundation start from home. So if it's in a home and these babies smoking weed, doing syrup, popping perks,
Hmm.
or you got the mom
Listening to all
blasting
the
twenty
trap
four seven,
music,
all
think
these
the
social
shit cute.
networks and these computers and all that. That's what the kids is gravitating to.
Yep.
It's so crazy nowadays that a child can curse and the parents think the shit is funny. This is
Right.
how young these
I used to
parents
get
are.
my ass whooped for
When
shit like that.
when when I when
I
I
just
was
went to
growing
my
up,
house and
when I
the
was growing up,
kids was
if
cussing
I
the
curse,
fucking
eh,
mom the fuck out.
so like when I was growing up, what like my grandma and them did, like they used to take a pickle jar. So you know how like when you wash up now and the soaps get like real little, they be
Hmm.
like, no, don't throw them away. They put all the little baby soaps inside of a jar, put water in there. Guess what? You want to curse? Put this in your mouth.
Yep.
You like, oh, I mean, or you ain't want to curse, or if you curse in front of Miss Mary, guess what? Miss Mary gonna pop you in your mouth. She gonna call your mom, tell your
Yep.
mom why she popped
Yep.
you in your mouth.
But guess
Then when
what?
you
Ain't
get
none of
home,
that
your
no
mom
more.
gonna pop you in your mouth again.
Let another adult chastise a child for doing some nut shit. They want to
Oh yeah,
shoot, they want to kill. I'm gonna
Yeah.
drag you, bitch. They
and
putting it
and
on the
and,
that's
and the
internet.
parents
because of a
is
new
stepping like
generation.
that shit is all right. Like that kid is cool. Like
Because they don't want to be taught the right way. When you try to teach, if say for example, I tell somebody, oh, I don't think this the right way you should raise your child, blah blah blah. Bitch, what you trying to play me? That's all y'all know.
hmm
No, I'm
Hmm.
not trying to play you, bitch. You another woman to woman. I'm trying to tell you this is not the right way. I did this and I changed my way of raising my kids because I had to learn. Somebody had to teach me. It is no good mothers or fathers out here at all. It is no book, ain't no stat, ain't no nothing. So they don't want other people to tell them, oh well, listen to this. And but back in the day, that's how it was, because everybody got together and raised everybody
Yep.
together. We don't
Absolutely.
have that no more.
Like growing up, if I was fighting in the neighborhood or whatever, like it's to the point where like back then, like my mom could come outside, cuss the fucking little girl out, go get your mom, she'll go get her mom. My mom and the girl wouldn't even, and the other mother wouldn't even fight. They would talk it out like adults. Like, listen, they gonna do this. They gonna fight and be friends the next day. Now, go
Absolutely.
get your mom. The whole block fighting. It's a free fall, cops, shit going on. Like, why the fuck is you out here fighting with your kids? You
Hmm.
supposed to lead properly. Lead.
For an example, and that's even down to like the older siblings from my generation. Like, for look at what just happened at Lincoln University, my college, where the kids fighting. They called the folks up there, and a grown person came up there and stabbed the little boy to death. Stuff like that. That's where the perception of the people get misconstrued, and that type of shit is not cool at all, like whatsoever.
At all.
And the crazy thing is, it ain't even about being scared or pussy these days. Just learn how to pick your battles because the demons is out here. You get what I'm saying?
That's
You
Hmm.
it.
can't say everything to everybody. You gotta know who you dealing with out here. And if you don't know who the fuck you dealing with, it could be fatal. It
Hmm.
could be very,
But
very fatal.
and it go back to, oh, cause he think he tough, he the toughest going, and I want clout because I'm a kill boy and I'm gonna get him out of here, and it's just a cycle of the apple don't fall too far from the motherfucking tree. That's it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. See and that's why, and it is so crazy because it's like my parents grew up on fighting. Me,
Yeah,
I
oh
grew
yeah,
up
you
on
already
fight.
know. Yeah.
You get what I'm
Already
saying?
know.
And we
So
really
it
family for real.
like
My pops
and
is
That's
it's
all my
and
sister Chantel,
it's
that's all
so
she do.
it's
That's
so
all
it's
she
so
used to do.
crazy. Right. It's so crazy. Like my dad will put me out there. But after we fight, oh, now y'all gonna shake hands. Y'all
Yep.
see each other tomorrow
That's
in
how it
school.
was.
You
Yep,
get what I'm
that's how
saying?
it was.
It's
But
all
they
done
put
with.
they instilling pride in these kids that they don't need to really have. You gotta have pride, but not that fucking
Yeah,
much.
like once somebody
Not that much.
disrespect you, that's it for them. Like, no, it's not that deep. You can fight and live to see another day. Y'all want to be friends, be friends. Y'all don't, y'all ain't gotta never speak the fuck again. Keep it the
Mm-hmm.
fuck moving.
Keep it
It's too
moving.
much going on out here.
And they don't teach them kids that at all.
Nope.
At all, because they don't have, like I said, it don't, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. They parent was like that. They parent. I just was talking to Ro. I said, you know, we break chains. I broke a chain. I've been through a lot. I just wrote a book. And all my shit that I've been through was in a book. I put some of it on my page. People like, damn, the way you carry yourself, I wouldn't have never thought, because you thought that. A lot of people go through shit. You never know what somebody went through. You know what I mean? It's your mindset and how you choose to live your life. Right now, I don't even be on it. I be on the internet. I don't watch TV like that. I don't go nowhere. All I do is think. I just made a fucking it's called Damir's Cleaning Service for
Mm-hmm.
kids. All the kids gonna get together in the summertime. They gonna clean houses. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna write out checks. They gonna sign them bitches because they took cursive writing out of school. Sign their checks. Dolly up their checks at the end of the week, and I'm gonna start all over again with 10 kids. So they can get the mindset of working. So they can get the mindset of breaking the fucking chain that they need to break in order to elevate.
And it
Right.
ain't
People
gonna
don't
come
think like
easy
that.
because we out here, we're definitely breaking generational curses. So that's why between the both of us, we got a lot of problems with what we're trying to succeed and accomplish. Whereas though she got her own goals, I got my own separate goals, but we come together. You get what I'm saying? So it's hard for people that's trying to break generational curses and pick up from where we left off, you
Right.
know?
No, see,
Like, because it was people before us that was breaking chains. But like I said, murder, murder. They
no,
came to
see, but
murder them.
see,
So
but the thing about it is, like I said, Philly is a city that's big on supporting what's popular, whatever what everybody else is doing. So it's like if that's like, for an example, not taking nothing away from y'all, but it's like, all right, y'all can write a book and put it out, and y'all may get a little bit of supporters. But then it could be somebody like me and write a book, and now all these people that y'all thought was going to support y'all is supporting me.
Yep.
But why are they supporting me? Oh, because book is popular. The book, oh, everybody gonna have this book. Everybody gonna read this book. And that's the problem. We can try to break these chains and start up things for these children, but if we don't have the people that have a face or some type of umph in this
But get
city
this though.
backing
Get
it,
this. I
they
went
not gonna
to
support
I went to 7 club owners,
it.
and this
Mm-hmm.
is when I had the club. Remember, I
Mm-hmm.
got them all together. I said, "Listen, we're gonna have an event for the kids." That's when the girl died. I said,
Mm-hmm.
"We're gonna have an event. Pick 20 people that just passed away and they left their kids. We're gonna have an event for their kids, and we're gonna make sure their college funds is set." Did I not say that? You know, they got together and had a big ass party out in Miami before they could even have the party that I even said. So people don't give a fuck. They
I'm
only
about
want
to
to do
say,
shit for the trend, and they want to follow. They want to do this. Oh, I ain't doing that just because
these days they not for the youth these
they not.
days.
They'll act like
Growing, listen, these drug dealers not even the same. Me growing up, drug dealers on the block, they was like the children's best friends.
yeah.
Even
Mm-hmm.
though we didn't know what they really got into. Because now that I'm older, I see they were drug dealers. But they always pulled out lots of money, bought us ice cream,
But they took
clothes,
care of the
whatever.
hood.
They
They
was
took
looking
care of the
out
hood.
for the block. They was looking out for the block. These niggas ain't like that. These niggas ain't giving that.
They out here
It's for
putting.
self.
They out here getting young boys, 13, 14-year olds to be their shooters. Like
Real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you putting this little boy out here to be your bodyguard? Is you serious?
Yeah, and that's
Bad
what it
joint.
is, Saucy. Back in the day, it was a cool. Like, guess what?
Big cool.
The OGs will fuck you up and take you out the game
they
if
was
you
the
if you
OGs was
shot
out here
while
paying for
McNary was
college
outside.
funds.
Like
The OGs was out here paying for these kids to go to school. They was out here doing all that.
see, like back in the day, not
And they
saying that
wasn't shooting up playgrounds
killing
and where
killing
kids
killing
play
somebody
at.
was good. But back in the day, if somebody got killed, you knew it was a reason behind it. But the OGs also, if a young boy, what you don't fuck him up or
Yep.
whatever, or they taking niggas out the game. Because if you shooting while Miss Mary outside, that's disrespectful. You getting kicked off the block. If you shooting while this lady outside with her child, you getting kicked off the block.
Yep.
You getting fucked up. And I
Correct.
dare
You
you
can
to
never
do
come
something.
back around here.
They had codes back in the
You
day. They
can never come.
definitely did.
Now you doing too much and it's messy and it's drama and it's toxic and it's fatal.
Y'all shooting up baby
Real
showers and
shit.
dumb shit
This
like
nigga
that.
was just shooting on the block yesterday. Why he back on the block? Nobody gonna tell this nigga about himself? Oh, y'all
Yeah.
tripping. All right. I'm
Like
out of here.
it's different. It was a time where in my life for living, never seen this many women getting killed ever in life.
But see,
Ever in
that's a
life.
good topic right there too. Because I know when it come to women, everybody be like, "Oh, that's sad," and she was pregnant, and she was this, and she was that.
Yep.
But you
You'll
never
never
know
know
what
what's
people
behind
got
that
going
story.
on. There's a lot of women because media is put, and not even media, the mindset. Everybody think it's okay to be a motherfucking trap queen or setting niggas up for they niggas. It get like that with the females. It do. And my thing is, when you're caught in a certain life and you're not ready for it, these days to niggas it's easier to get your bitch out of here before we get your nigga. You get
Hmm.
what I'm saying? They want you to hurt bad. So
They
now,
want
oh,
you to
she
feel it.
pregnant. Oh, I'm taking her and the baby.
And niggas is thinking like
I'm
that.
taking her and the baby. That's gonna hurt you. So now you gotta live with the fact, or you gotta live with the fact that your baby and your baby mom is gone, your
And
wife
then
is
you gotta
gone, and the
come
baby
find
is
me.
gone. It's just so much. We could get into it though, but I want to save it for the
Yeah.
podcast. We can get into it, but
But
we
like
just
I said, we got this podcast. It's called Fuck Your Podcast because a lot of people don't be touching on certain shit. You have people tell half of the story and then they stop. They be like, "Damn, that shit just got good." You know what I mean?
and
So
and then it's always about other people, and if we're being too insensitive
and not
I get it.
and not only that, a lot of podcasts is getting major celebrities. No, get them motherfuckers from the streets that's beefing. Ask them why they beefing. Try to solve that shit. Get them to talk. Have heavy security in the building so they can get their words across.
Because
They
these
don't.
celebrities
They
is
not
already
like that.
set. They already
They good.
They good.
Protected.
Talk to the real. We need the streets on these podcasts. You know what I'm saying? The shit
Mhm.
that's going on in these communities, the shit that's going on in these homes, the shit that's going on in these streets. We want that. You know what I'm saying? So fuck your podcast if I'm a little bit too insensitive because I ain't got time.
We're going to have kids on there. No, we're going to let the kids know it's not cool to do this. It's not cool to do that. We're going to have jail calls between people getting locked up. We're going to the morgue. We're showing kids that. We're doing everything. It's not just a podcast. It's the Ladies Room movement right here.
You know what I mean?
Like
Ladies Room LLC. The Ladies Room is going to be presenting a lot more. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have podcasts. We're going to have showcases. We want to bring the clubs back. We're going to bring the clubs back.
But
you
we're
know
going to
what I'm
do it
saying?
in a different way.
A whole different way this time, all that. And I want to touch base on last year and a lot of the shit that we actually got into with the club. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to touch base on that because I felt like, last year,
What's up,
my
gang?
baby had a lot of demons on her, and I couldn't save her. Like that's how I felt at a point. Like I was right there with her, but I couldn't save her. Like it got bad. Like it was good, but it got bad. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to touch a lot of different stuff. A lot of different stuff. Cause see, a lot of I guess you got a lot of people out here that think African Americans aren't educated, but listen, we gonna show them that we educated. You know what I'm saying? We got knowledge too.
Yo,
So
people.
can you educate me on are y'all two
Hey,
studs? We whatever
I had some
whatever
words for
you
the
want us to
people,
be,
man.
baby.
Hold up, I got some. I can't see everybody. You feel? I need to see niggas' faces. Who just added me? Cause I don't know niggas. Niggas might be ops and shit.
You're on our page.
Whoa, but it's
And
somebody else on here.
I
Who
don't
that?
think we're your
Yeah,
op
we don't think
at all.
Who the
And
other
even
person?
if you did
Who
have an
bucked the
op
world?
on here, you'll be getting
Who
off. Not him, you. Because he's the co-host.
who bucked the
Hey,
world though?
Rod, shut your punk ass up, bro. Get him
Who
off of
bucked the
here.
world?
Hey,
You
Rod,
know
get
him.
this.
You know
Get
him.
Raj out of here. He come on here to play. That's my little cousin. He a bullshit
I
nigga.
knew
That's
you
my
knew him.
cousin. That's my, you my
Oh,
little cousin, nigga. He
Yeah,
was mad at
bullshit,
me and
nigga.
shit. Nah,
listen, it's
yeah,
okay to bring a little joke to the podcast.
Definitely
yeah,
gonna
it
tune
wasn't
out.
more. Yeah,
Oh yeah, hey
it
Amber
was a
for
little humor.
sure. Hey, hey,
Amber, you know I've been telling you I
you
wanted to
already
hop on
know,
your
Amber.
podcast, so we can definitely collaborate. You could come be a guest on our show. We'll come be a guest on yours. That's DJ Dior fiance.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
come be
Amber.
a guest on the show too, though.
Cause
What y'all?
Amber get deep into the
Accept
sex
DJ.
scene on her
I'm
podcast.
accepting Amber.
What y'all be talking about?
We gonna talk
Real
about
life shit.
everything.
Anything?
Everything. We can talk
Hey
about you
y'all.
if you want.
Amber.
Hey Amber, what's going on?
Hey y'all. Sorry I don't look appropriate, girl. It's my day off. I need a fucking rest.
Listen, we in the house.
I need a fucking rest. But no, bro, shit, the shit y'all talk about, this is the shit that needs to be talked about. And I definitely want to collaborate with y'all because y'all know I got my podcast that focus on like mental health and shit like that and abuse and trauma. And it's like
Yes.
things like that needs
Yo,
to
that's
be
crazy. We
pushed
gonna
in
touch
the
on that
black
too though.
community so much more and it's not. And it needs to, like, granted, if people ain't, it needs to be a strong group or a strong community to change the fucking narrative. Because, like Buck said, it's so many
Talk,
people, young people
talk
dying,
about
fucking women, children,
talk
all
about
that
how
shit,
these
and it was
people be
never
hating on
Boy,
people
highlighted
calling the cops.
before.
I mean, y'all
That
be
shit
doing
need to,
stuff for
we
them
need
to
to
call the
dead that
cops.
shit. We turning into the new OGs. We are the OGs now. We the OGs of our
Facts.
generation. So we need to let these motherfuckers know, nah, this shit not cool. This shit is not supposed to be done like that. Like, I definitely want to work with y'all on y'all podcast, y'all on mine. We could do an event together. I'm here for all of it. Like, I definitely want
Listen,
to do it.
Amber, I'm here for it. Like when you first started, I was like, yo, I'm trying to get on there and pop my shit. So we
I've
could
been taking
definitely
a hiatus
collaborate.
because, you know, life gets in the way
I
sometimes. So
love
I
it.
took a little hiatus, but shit getting back together. So I'm coming back. I'm getting my shit together to do what I got to do. But no, like, it's definitely still there. And I'm proud of y'all.
No, we not two
Congratulations.
studs. No, we not two studs. Studs don't switch up. Look at the page. The page. The page. That's
Don't
all
even
everybody
worry
got.
about they comments because that shit is weird. Mine, worry about who y'all fucking. Worry about who y'all fucking.
That's all. That's all I want to
Worry
know. Is
about
we
who
two
you
fucking
fucking
boys.
want. Don't worry about this. It's not even that
Not
type
unless
of a
they asking
conversation.
me to see if they shit. Don't start on. Y'all know I pop my shit. I'm hurt your feelings. Don't do
Yes,
that.
like this ain't even that
Don't
type
do
of a
that now. Don't come for me
conversation.
now.
Save
Y'all
that
know I'll
shit.
get to popping my shit.
No,
But
but
Oh,
for
I can
real.
tell you quiet, so I know once you turn up, you look like you
what?
be on.
Listen, if you follow me, you follow me on my real page. You
I'm
already
gonna
know
follow.
that
I'm gonna
pop her
follow
shit.
all
Don't do
y'all.
it. I be having niggas like I ain't even gonna say nothing else because she know a secret of mine, and I ain't gonna. You know how I got a lot of men that come to my after hour because I knew they was gay. If you don't come tonight and bring your boy,
Oh,
I'm and I'm
Yo,
tagging
that
you,
No.
nigga.
shit
hold
wicked.
up,
I'm
hold up,
tagging you, motherfucker.
wait. You got to recall that one, cause I brought my
I,
whole staff.
listen, we gonna listen. Come on, cousin. Come on.
Oh,
I ain't talking about you.
hey, Amber, she
People
still. I had
listen.
to
The people
correct
know
that.
who
Oh,
I'm talking about
I
when I'm talking about them.
cause
I
You
I
know
I
I
think
I
I
work
got a
I
at
don't even
video
know
or
why you
two
said
in
that.
there.
listen, I
I
work
don't
at
even
a
know why
gay
you said
club
that.
right now and I'ma just mind my business. But I would I'ma just mind my business. I work at a gay club now, so I'm gonna mind my business.
Hey, Jules, yeah, she started getting off. We always in that joint. You heard me?
No,
She
but
started
for
getting
real though,
jiggy.
like congratulations on your podcast, starting this business, and also like y'all.
Thank you, Amber.
Listen, I'm telling you y'all now, cause y'all gonna meet a lot of people that be like, "Oh, it's not gonna pop. It might not do this. Don't nobody want to hear that." Fuck them.
Yeah,
Hate
we don't
shit.
care about
Fuck
that.
them.
They said
Cause
that
this the
one.
shit
They
that
said that
needs
when
to
we
be
had a
talked
club. They
about.
said that
And we
when
was
we
making
had the ladies
and we
room
was
This
making like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000.
a night.
Thanks, Jules.
exactly.
I ain't worried about
It's
that.
so sad how the black community, like, it's not even just the black community, but how like when people try to start their own business, it's like you got people in your circle that you
Right.
trust tearing you the fuck down.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's not
absolutely,
that's
absolutely.
And we
when
can get
you
on
start
that
your own
topic
shit,
too.
you
We
start to
definitely
really
can get on
realize
that
who on your
topic.
team and who really not on your team. Because it's free to repost, it's free to share, it's free to shout out,
Support
it's
is
free to
fucking
support.
free.
That shit
Share
don't
this
cost you no
live.
money
Push
and
the
it's not taking
share.
no
Share the
time out
live.
your
That's
day.
it.
If you can go
But
to
you
a
got
club and
people out
spend
here that
thousands of
don't want
fucking
you to
dollars
do
at a
better than
club
them.
on
You
designer,
got people out here that don't ever want you to pass them. I didn't pass niggas that get a lot of money. A lot.
Oh, how she doing this? How she doing that? It ain't how. Then won't we collab together? You could get money with me, and I can get money with you.
Unity. But everybody in competition. See, I can't fuck with nobody like that.
And that's why these conversations need to be had. Since we turning into the OGs now, we need to change the narrative because the shit is
I'm
sad
already an
and it's going
OG.
out bad.
Yeah, absolutely, it is.
And because we are females and all three of us is in the life, you get what I'm saying? That even makes it better too. You get what I'm saying? We're
Right.
standing for our community and our black community. You get what I'm saying?
No
So
bullshit.
the voices need to be heard.
Definitely. Listen, I'm all here for the collab. These are the type of topics I like to talk about. I like to get
Hell
into
Yeah,
yeah.
debates about.
Mm-hmm.
Not
That
no
shit
dumb
get
shit.
me excited.
I look at certain podcasts and then I be hearing what they be talking about, and always about somebody eating somebody's ass or something stupid.
I
Shut
mean,
the
I got
fuck
a
up.
sex podcast too, but
Yeah,
that's for
like
fun. But like these the type of podcast that need to
See,
be fucking
so,
promoted and pushed
so,
harder,
so
yo.
what I would say with that is, and this is the piggyback off of that, real. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with that, but don't
For
just be
eating
closed
ass.
minded to everything else. Closed minded to why, or don't be closed-minded to how they a 12-year-old girl just got killed. Broaden the horizon
right,
to the people. Don't just talk about sex. You get what I'm saying? We had enough
right,
of that in
right,
high
right,
school.
Bullshit.
right.
I
We
took
could we
I
could talk
took
about
sex
that,
ed
but
in
we ain't
high
gonna
school.
talk
You get what
about
I'm
that for
saying?
fucking
right,
hours and
for
hours
hours
and
and
hours.
hours,
Right,
not
Right.
basing the
right.
whole podcast on fucking and who this and who doing that and who screwing who
Right.
nigga and bitch. You know what I mean? I get it.
Right. So at the end of the day, it's just all about broadening the horizon and a mindset to the people.
Ask,
You
ask
want
to
to
be
you
ink.
want to be
Yo,
you
G,
want to
you
be
funny as shit.
open minded to everything and touch every topic. You get what I'm saying?
Right, exactly,
You got some
exactly,
people
exactly.
that stay on one avenue when that's not good, because at the end of the day, if you have a podcast that's full of mess, those are going to be the type of people that you attract.
Exactly,
No, you
exactly.
you
And you
you want
need
to
all crowds. You need all
you
crowds.
want to you want to attract a well-rounded fan base, period. So of course
Honestly, I want some intellectuals for this podcast. I mean, I
I
want
can
some
look.
jokesters,
I can
but I
refer
really
you to
want some
some people.
intellect.
I can actually refer you because like little like I know they people be thinking, oh, if they in a club they just a drug dealer trapper. These them same motherfuckers that be in a club actually know a lot of shit. But you one of them, like you know
Some
a
of
lot
them.
of shit. Even though you be in the club scene and shit, they think they don't know nothing. They're
Yeah,
really
we
educated.
don't
Same
just
thing with
want this to be a
strippers,
Nigga don't
podcast.
know
We want it to
shit.
or
be a
all that other
movement. So
shit.
it's shit that we gonna be talking about
mhm.
and doing too, and showing
Right,
that we doing. So
right,
we
right,
we we definitely need people that got the mindset, just like us OGs, the push what we need to be pushed.
right. I just did a podcast with Flo. He about prison reform and like how people get locked up and shit like that. He actually got some shit he got going on like a program, and it's like people don't be
That's
seeing
a good job.
that fucking side. People don't know about that side because they only focus on, oh, he popping, he lit, he this, he that. But it's a whole lot of other shit these motherfuckers be doing. They be having fundraisers, they make donations, they got fucking community groups that they set up. It be a lot of other shit people do, but they only see one side and they choose to focus on that one side because it's lit, it's popping, it's trending, it's this,
Right,
it's that.
right.
It's a whole like how you said earlier. It's a whole lot more to people than just what you see on the frontier. Like everybody
Right.
got backstory. A whole lot more people
Absolutely.
really be having shit going on or been through shit that made them change them to the person that they are today. And it's like instead of focus, yeah, don't get me wrong, everybody want to get money, but it's like when you get older, you start thinking about, yo, I want to help my people. I want to help my family.
Facts.
I want to
Right.
like I see a girl going down the same fucking road I've been on. No, let me help her because I
Yeah,
know what
real.
I'm
Facts.
doing.
Exactly.
Facts. Facts. When you get in position, you want to spin that block and put other people in position, but not just
Right.
other people. You want to help your family, your friends, the same
Every
people
fucking
that
body.
has
Shit,
the same
strangers you don't
story
even
as
know,
you
you want to help
or
and look
who can
out and let
relate
them
to
know.
you.
Facts. That's
Mhm.
definitely
No
facts.
cat. I've been preaching this for some time now, but I'm like, it's all right. Like, cause like I do music too, so I will always tell myself, like, I'm gonna be the Martin Luther King with this music shit in Philly, because I don't feel like a lot of music artists are united. Like,
They're not.
go to Atlanta, New York, any other place, they helping each other to get up the ladder. Philly,
Hey, Jude, stop playing. Hey, Amber, see, you done
Philly
got
bad
Jude
with their
started.
support. Philly
What
is
I
She talking
lacking
do?
about,
on
she
support.
talking about he's a very smart, toxic guy.
But the key word is smart though. He might everybody got
Absolutely.
I mean, everybody got their toxic way. I hate when people are like, oh, you toxic. Everybody fucking toxic. At the end of the day, everybody toxic. But
In some type of way.
it's all about what's your value. At the end of the day, I feel like with every person, it's all about your core values. You might got your shit
Mm-hmm.
with you, but what's your core values? What's that shit that you
Exactly.
really mean to you that you really like, yo, I don't play about that shit. That's just not a joke. I'm
Real
not
right.
letting that shit slide. Like I'll check
Right.
friend, family, partner.
Like,
I
where's
don't
your
care.
morals? You get what I'm
Stand
It's
saying?
on
Where's your
morals,
principle.
it's
self
core
respect?
values.
You
Right.
get what I'm
Everybody got
saying?
toxic traits. Like, come on now. Like, everybody's toxic, but it's all about the shit that's important. But no, Buck, you are toxic.
No, no,
You toxic.
bro, I've
I'm
been
not gonna lie.
canceled
You
that
toxic
way.
as fuck.
I've been canceled that
I
way.
think everybody is.
Shit, I thought we was the most toxic motherfuckers in Philadelphia right now.
Honey.
You know,
No.
we always on the internet.
But that's
I'm
the only,
so
it's
done with this
only,
toxic
yo,
person here.
it's only because y'all on the internet, but it be so many people that be going through shit. Like,
No,
Going through,
I
but
Listen,
said
going
that,
through
but
the
see,
same
I
and
shit.
guess
said that.
what? That's
Go.
listen, and that Amber,
I said that. They just
that
don't put they
piggyback.
hide that shit real
Listen,
good.
that piggybacks off of what we was talking about earlier, and this is why I said what I said to one of the viewers earlier. You can't say it's not the internet or it's not media. It absolutely is because
yeah.
at the end of the day, look at the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez whole situation. You think if she wouldn't have got shot in her foot, all they business would have been out there? Absolutely not. Guess what
Same
happened?
thing. Same thing with Kanye. What Kanye going through with Kim? Motherfuckers go through that shit every fucking day. It's
Because
only
I'm
talked
definitely a
about
Absolutely.
now
Kanye.
because it's on the news and everybody's like, "Oh, Kanye's a problem. Kanye's a problem." You don't know what's going on her back end
Exactly.
because
Behind
her
closed doors.
publicist is
Exactly.
keeping her shit quiet. Motherfuckers, literally, people go through that same exact situation every fucking day. But because
Absolutely.
they might not be popular or on the news or
Right.
on social
Right.
media, they don't know about it. You can't listen. There's three sides to every story. The one person's side, the other person's side, and the truth. You ain't never going to know the full story of anybody's situation. You just going to see what pops up. Like, and
Absolutely.
you can't judge nobody on what the fuck they going through, what choices they made, or what they've
But
been through.
guess what?
Was
Guess
it
what
you?
though, Amber? That's because everybody is so in tune to social media, so they only seeing what these blogs is posting. You get what I'm saying? They only seeing what these people is posting, so
Yep.
that's what they're gravitating to. But I always tell people it's always a reaction to action.
It
What
Exactly.
happened for
it
that reaction
is.
to occur?
I tell so many
And
cause
people reaction be the worst.
yeah,
Right.
especially when it's emotions involved. Listen, at this point,
Shit.
you
People
start
reaction
being
and they
like,
be like,
Dale
yo,
ain't that
Nick, why you
fucking.
just do that? You ain't see what she did to me. Like,
No, but I be I tell because I used to dance. I don't dance somewhere, but I used to tell baby strippers all the time, like, listen, stack your money and get the fuck out this shit. This shit ain't it. Don't let this be your last resort. But people think because they see, oh, Cardi B was a stripper, she famous. Oh,
they think,
Summer
yeah,
Walker
they
used to
think
strip, she famous. They
People
think
tend
it's
to
gonna get them a
judge
come up.
you
It's
before they
so much
even get to
shit
know
behind
you.
that shit. So much toxic shit. So much abuse. So much drug shit behind that shit.
Mm-hmm.
The money don't even be worth it any
worth it,
fucking
yeah.
more. The money don't be at the end of the day. It's a lot of women who didn't lose themselves in the game, but it's so much more who lost themselves in the game. Same thing with
Right.
drug dealers. It's a lot of niggas who didn't lose themselves. They stacked their money, they got the fuck out and made a business and like did shit with themselves. But then there's other niggas, they lost themselves. They in jail for life. They fucking
Yeah.
lost family members, all
Gun
types
for
of
a
shit. Like
liquor.
it's definitely like it's a lot to so many different it's a lot like backstories and shit to so many different situations.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't understand that. But every just like I tell everybody, every smiling face got some type of pain behind it.
Absolutely.
And that's real rap.
Some people just know how to hide it real good.
No, that's really true. Like with my podcast, like I put like people always ask what made you want to talk about that. Like I'm very open about my stories, the things I've been through, what I've experienced. I don't hide it. I've taken ownership to it. But there's still people who struggle with that shit, who can't take ownership, who can't share what they've been through because they're still traumatized or they're still they don't know how to process it yet. And it's like
Right.
you have to learn like how to embrace your trauma. Yes, it sucks. You've been through it. Yes, it's fucked up. But if you keep letting your trauma hurt you,
It's
you never
going,
gonna
yeah,
overcome that shit.
it's going to
You
hurt
gotta
you.
grow
It's
through
going to
that
hurt
shit.
you on the outside, and you're
I
going
done
to
been
start
through
getting,
abuse. I done been
you're
through
going to tear apart.
assault. Yeah, I done been through abuse, assault, all, like everything under the book. I done experienced it. That's why I'm an advocate for what I speak on because I've been through it and I came out of that shit. I survived from it. And I want more people to learn to like you, like I might look like I ain't been
Bad,
through
y'all.
shit. I
Technical
look like my
difficulties.
life good. I look like shit's good with me. It's a lot of shit that I got going on, but it's all
Right.
about how you will you fight through that shit to get through that shit.
Right.
That's the important
It's
part.
going
And
to
I
See, and
feel
continue.
like
Yep.
I
a lot
can't
of people
wait
don't try to like a lot of people
for
they
this
either give up
podcast.
halfway through the
We can
fight
get into it,
or
man.
That's
they
what.
just be like it's not worth fighting for anymore.
We gonna get into it.
Yo,
That's
it's
what.
a lot of
And
shit.
then
It's a
and then
lot,
and
like a
and
lot of
and
shit.
then
Like
what?
It's
like a lot.
it's things that we both want to come out about as far as being traumatized, and like it's a lot
Listen.
and I'm talking strictly to the females, and this is in any community, straight, gay, rape, molestation. Like I feel like a lot of women are victims to that kind of abuse. Like I can't wait to get into it because I want to
No,
Yeah,
open
real
up
but
about a
shit.
listen,
lot.
and you can't, and I'm gonna be honest, you can't even say just women. A lot of these little boys
No,
that been
men,
touched on too,
Men, kids.
from older
men,
I know
aunts,
kids.
from
grown
the
I
babysitters,
know
from
grown
the
men that have been
uncles. You mean,
molested. And it
like
has
real rap.
it's
True.
altered their reality on a whole nother level, made them more dangerous, more violent, more angry. Not that they want to be, but they feel like they have to because they don't ever want to experience what they experienced before.
Right.
Right.
Like
Uh-huh.
people
And,
don't
and
think
and
about
but
like certain
going
situations
back to
really
what
fuck
you
you up.
said, but I'm only saying woman because I'm a woman. Not saying
Right.
that it don't happen to everyone else, but because I'm a woman, I'm gonna put that out there first. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely.
Like I'm a woman, so I want to advocate for women.
Right.
That's
Absolutely.
all. That's all.
Right. Absolutely. And then that's why I'm the coolest because I advocate for the motherfucking men. You're.
Let's
Yeah.
go. This how that shit goes.
I'm ready for this podcast. That
I'm
shit.
ready.
I'm ready.
Fuck
I'm ready.
your
That shit gonna be
podcast.
lit. At this point, y'all might as well make me a regular guest because I'm gonna come up in that bitch for every fucking
Listen, it's
topic at this point.
Buck. Listen, Buck and you can be two co-hosts. Okay, we got the two hosts and then two co-hosts. That'll be popping. You know what I'm saying? Well, you need a sturdy team, a sturdy foundation. Because see, with this podcast, our goal is money. You get what I'm saying? But we're not just doing it for the money. We're actually doing it so maybe people will get aware,
And
Mhm.
gravitate to what we're doing, so
right?
we could be able to help the
So we
community.
can be able to help the community and start a movement.
I mean, like Buck said earlier, knowledge is fucking value. Like that shit is rich, and talking about it and all that shit. Even if only a few motherfuckers listen, hopefully them few motherfuckers spread that shit and that start going everywhere. Like these are really the type of conversations the community needs to be having. Don't matter your race, don't matter what you into, your gender, none of that shit matters. At the
Right.
end of the day, it's all about being a good human being in fucking general and trying to make a fucking difference. Because clearly we all see shit is fucking wrong. Like shit's going the fuck
Mm-hmm.
down. So
Absolutely.
you want me like it's either make a difference or you gonna die with the rest of the motherfuckers. Pick a
Right.
side.
Exactly. That part.
Pick a
Yep.
See,
side.
but
Which
the
which
thing, and
side do you want to be on when it comes to Judgment Day? You want to be on the side with the followers, or you want to be on the side with the leaders?
right. See, but the thing is, I believe everybody is a leader in their own way, but
Right.
Very true.
people are so caught up in the hype and following the hype that they can't even figure out the leadership that's in them. They can't
Right.
figure out how they can be the next person that make a change and the person that's next to them. And that's why I was saying what I wanted people to know on this podcast. Things are going to be said that you may not want to say. So you're gonna
Yeah.
be relate to a lot of things that's coming out. and be able to express a lot of feelings, because between us, I'm quite sure it's a lot of back history that can be put out there that a lot of people have went through, but they so cool or they don't want to be judged that they never said and they keep it bottled in. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
This is why in America every 10 minutes somebody is committing suicide
Yep.
for for
Absolutely.
for for bottle
Absolutely.
for bottle up history that they just never was able to release or was
And
too afraid to release.
and I'm gonna
And
add
you
to
know what?
that. Like I've
Why?
even
Hey,
experienced that shit. Like
but
trying to
why
off
you touching
myself.
the topic on that? I'm gonna let you know this, and I don't let nobody know this. But I told you this podcast is gonna be real raw. We speaking the truth. Ain't nobody lying. I suffer from identity disorder, so
Okay.
that's a part of the reason why I'm back and forth like that, and I'm able to be who I am. Like she
Welcome to
said,
the
she
club.
told
I
y'all, but she
suffer
didn't
from
tell y'all.
bipolar. Welcome to the club. I suffer from
See,
bipolar
but
disorder.
the difference between bipolar and personality disorder is that one
Yeah.
affects your mood, the other really has nothing to
It's,
do with your
you
mood at
kind of
all.
shut
Right.
Her personality is
you
gonna
kind of
be
have a
her
blackout moment a
personality,
little
but
bit.
she has like two, three, four, fucking five of them.
Yeah, like you
And
kind
this
of have
shit
a
is like
it's
it's real.
literally
So when you
another
said we're
you
gonna
taking
touch
over
base
you.
on mental illness, I want to touch base on that too, because I date someone who has not it's not sounding bad, but she has a mental disorder.
And
It falls into that.
a lot of people can't deal with that. Like they might not understand why somebody they know or their friend or family member or partner is going through different things or acting different ways, and they don't get what they're going through, and no, regardless how
Because
hard
a
you
lot
try
of
to
people
explain,
hide it.
they
A
not
lot
gonna
of
get
people
it.
hide it from other people, or they scared to say it's something not right with them. You feel what I'm
Because
saying?
it's
Like,
automatically crossed off as crazy. It's automatically crossed off as you
right. What
crazy.
people don't understand, they think it's crazy, and people don't want to be labeled as crazy.
Like from the outside looking in, I done had a lot of people go, "Yo, why you deal with her? She's slow. She this, she that. Something the fuck wrong with her? Like, what's wrong with her?" And my thing is, because I know her inside and out, it's like, listen, you don't give up on nobody like that. You feel what I'm saying? They working through their shit.
Yeah, because stuff when people go through traumatic situations, the most important thing is support. Like them moments of not having support will off you. Like when I was going through a situation, I didn't have no support. I tried to off myself. Like I'm a survivor of suicide attempts and all that shit. Like people don't
That
really
shit is real.
understand that support is really like, yes, you might not want to deal with it. Yes, it might be emotionally draining, mentally, spiritually, and physically draining. But that support still matters. Them little moments of you being there for them, that shit makes a
But
big difference. And that
that's why
shit
you
might
need
make them
people.
stay alive another fucking day.
You need people like us to help people push their mental health out and say what's wrong with you. Say this,
Because
say that, say this.
people don't want
You
to
know what I
talk
mean?
about
Because
it.
once you start talking about it, and you find another person, damn, you got that too. That's what happened, and you
And then
say,
and
damn.
then
It
and
start to get
then
easier and easier and easy for people to do it. But like I said, we don't have a major platform. We got a platform, but we don't have a major one. So if we all of us get together and start touching topics like this, people will be like, well, damn, this podcast touched on everything, and you allowed to get up there and speak on what you want to speak on. Don't nobody have to know who you are. You can call in. We're going to have phones. You can say what you want to
yeah.
say. We can give you advice, because even if you wanted to off yourself, it don't matter.
Like, this is the things that people think are taboo to talk about. We want you to talk about it. The things that people are scared to talk about, we want to talk about
And
it.
we're going to make it more comfortable, because we're going to tell the people all about us. We
And
ain't
that's
wrapped
that
up
I
too
can
fucking
definitely
tight.
tell y'all from experience that's gonna help. Like I have 12 videos, like 2 hour long videos of me sitting with people. I'm never gonna release them because these are
Exactly.
literally their private videos. They volunteered to share their story and talk. But after the video was done, they said this made me feel so much better to be able to finally speak my truth and talk about it, not just hold it in. Like
And that's why
stuff
I
that
wrote my
is
book. That's
important,
exactly why I wrote my book.
not just for mental reasons, but even like, damn, if you lost somebody to like street violence, you don't know how that shit eating them up inside, what they going through on a regular. You lost somebody from addiction. You don't know
Listen,
how that shit make
the
them
the
feel.
the,
Hell
the
yeah.
problem is people don't know how to accept other people's flaws, trauma.
it's a lack of sympathy in the
disorders.
world. It's
You
a
get what I'm
heavy lack of
saying?
sympathy.
And the thing about it is, it's so crazy because the city that we live in, just like you just said, you had an incident where you're a survivor of suicide, right? But
Mm-hmm.
then it may be somebody else that's a survivor of it. But at the end of the day, because of who they hang around, who may have said, yeah, oh, I think anybody who try to kill themselves a dickhead. Now they
They
afraid to
all
even
want to
speak up
share. They
about
Yep.
it.
don't
They
want.
don't want to say it,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and
it's a
that's
Absolutely.
the
huge lack of
problem.
sympathy and compassion
Right.
in the
And
world. It's real, like
and
it's real
saying that,
cold
but
out here.
anyone who speaks like that is because either A, they've been through it and scared to fucking talk about it, or B, they're insensitive, they're ignorant. Ignorant. That's how I see it.
Even when people are scared to talk about it, because what I learned through my journey is like in the beginning I was scared to be open about it and share my shit. But even with being scared, it's like you gotta learn to care about yourself enough to be like, all right, I gotta make this difference for me or for my children or whatever. Like you gotta embrace that change for yourself. Like it starts with you. Everything starts with you and within. So it's definitely gonna be people scared to talk about it, don't want to talk about it. They're afraid of judgment. They're afraid of uh criticism. They're gonna be afraid of like, damn, my gang gonna look at me this way, da da da, blah blah blah. Like, but that narrative in the community needs to change. You shouldn't care about how nobody look at
But
you if it's bettering you.
that's why I said also too, we gonna get people to come up here. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna get people to come up here who people look at like, oh, you're a guy. Oh, I praise you every day. Yeah, no, we're gonna get them the fuck up here and we're gonna get them to talk their truth.
Yep.
And that's
I'm
how the
here
fuck
for
we
it.
gonna do it. We can get together to go to the club and share bottles and shit like that. We can share stories.
That part. That part.
Like that.
It's all it is, man. It all comes to acceptance, man. People need to learn how to accept life in general. That's just that. Like people allow these social medias to dictate how they move in life when that's just straight bullshit. That's bullshit. That's simple as that.
You know
You
what
feel
I
me?
be thinking too? Like piggybacking exactly off of what you said, but like I think a lot of people are scared now to look corny. Like they're scared to look lame. What's
To
wrong
No,
be
with
listen,
different.
we on the internet, but listen, you know how many people DM us, y'all shouldn't be together, y'all toxic, she did this, she shot at you, she almost killed you, she did this. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care about none of that. I don't